welcome back to my channel. So today's video is again going to be relatively short. It's going to be in response to my last video. If you haven't seen the video before this one, I recommend to go and check it out. Yesterday's video was my personal reasons why I love the insurance industry. Today I'm going to be on the opposite end and just talk about some of the reasons why the insurance industry might be a little tough. Not things that I hate about it, not things that I dislike about it. I think the industry isn't something to dislike or hate. I think the obstacles or challenges that come your way in the insurance industry is what makes it challenging and might not be for everybody. But I do not hate or dislike the insurance industry. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so just a couple of my personal reasons why I think the insurance industry can be very, very tough at times. One being is that you don't have a consistent guaranteed paycheck month after month. But that is very typical in the self-employment world, right? So when you come from a 9-to-5 or a corporate job, you know, you're used to structure, you're used to management, you're used to somebody telling you what to do. And no matter what happens, at the end of the pay period, you're always guaranteed your check. And here in the entrepreneur world, of course, you're not guaranteed your money. You are commission-based. You are going to have your waves of good months, bad months. So that is just something that you do need to understand. Number two, when you are an independent contractor and you aren't being fed leads by your company, you most likely will purchase your leads unless you work really hard in the warm market, which is your friends and family referrals and kind of just connections, which is something that I do obviously recommend. Now, when you're buying leads, something that makes it tough is that those leads are not always guaranteed. The leads that you purchase, you know, you have to also understand that not every lead is going to be a beautiful, appointment ready client just ready to be sold on an insurance policy. They don't all work like that, unfortunately. If it worked like that, we would all be millionaires by now. So whenever you purchase leads, you have to understand and accept that not all the leads that you buy are going to be good. Some of them are going to be just very, very bad quality, and that's just part of the numbers game. You have to look at it as an investment, and most importantly, you're betting on yourself. So even if all those leads are not guaranteed, you have to work hard, hustle, and sharpen your skills in person and over the phone to better your chances of being able to book as many appointments as you can and have your closing ratio get higher and higher and higher as the months go by, and your chargeback ratio get lower, lower, and lower because you know how to build value. So just understand that most likely in the beginning, it's going to be a little bit rough. Number three kind of ties into with number two. In the insurance industry, you are going to handle a lot of rejection. You're going to have to develop tough skin because in this industry, you're going to hear a lot of no's before you get your yeses. So just understand that in this industry, you have to not take things personal. You have to develop thick skin. And you have to understand that polishing your skills over time is what's going to make you better. It does get easier, I think. In the beginning, I took all the no's very personal. And sometimes after some appointments that just went really, really bad for me, and I wasn't able to help out a family, I was really hard on myself about it. And I just have to understand that, you know, doing that isn't going to make me better. You're just going to have to take the loss and move forward with the next family that you hope that you can help. So rejection is something that you're definitely going to have to learn how to handle in the best way possible. And honestly, guys, I think that's it. There isn't really too much that I personally find too hard in the insurance industry, other than those three, and the fact that it makes you better in so many different ways, and it challenges you, and it pushes you, and it makes you hustle, which I don't even think is a challenge. I think those are just such good habits to incorporate into who you are. So I wouldn't even count that as a challenge. I just think it's uncomfortable because nobody likes to be pushed and nobody likes to, you know, made to be working hard. I think nowadays society is so used to just like walking into a job, doing the bare minimum, and then getting paid a paycheck. Nobody is used to actually working hard, which isn't necessarily a challenge. It's just uncomfortable. So I think that if you're not willing to put in the work and you're not willing to hustle and have tears and blood and sweat into this industry, then this industry might not be for you, and that is not a bad thing. It does make you step out of your comfort zone, and it makes you work really, really hard, which I truly, like I said, that is not a bad thing. I think it's just uncomfortable for a lot of us. And I personally like it because it welcomes a whole new person that I didn't even know existed within myself. So I honestly love that part about this industry, that the fact it is so challenging and it requires such hard work and discipline that it makes you so uncomfortable, but at the same time it's developing you into a really, really great person that you didn't even know was inside of you. So that's a good thing. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow.